Sade is alive? Didn't she, like, bleed out and get shot in the head or something? Yeah, is she okay? Because didn't she see her boyfriend get turned into a robot man monster? She lost her partner right before her eyes. Yeah, that's a more, like, you know, normal way to explain what happened to her, not like what I said. Whatever I said. Sardine whale flavored ice cream. No, what? No one wants that. Rodion, you're a freak. How is she so strong? Because she jerks off like 12 guys at a time. Rodion is a freak. She gotta stop bringing down the mood like that.
Cold ice cream. 둘이서만 먹고 온 것이요.
I love donkeys so much. Brown mermaid? What the fuck? Tossed off? Talk or suffer the obliteration of the forehead? Oh, yar, it's been far too long, young lassie. Step into me chambers. I wanna see your blunderbuss. I wanna look at your blunderbussy, if you know what I mean. Yar. I've never seen her give it up just like that. No, there's no way that she let this little bitch boy hit it, alright? She's saving herself for me, all right? Oh my, is Spawn, wait, the boss of this Kanto is Spawn? Oh god, one of the final bosses of Persona 4 is here. And yes, I did say one of the final bosses. There's like 5 final bosses in that game. There's like 5 final bosses in every Persona game. Every new Persona game. Nobody acknowledges that the first 2 even exist. And ironically, if any Persona game was to be remade, it should be 1 and 2. 2 is significantly easier to play than 1. However, it is still really hard to play. Yeah, we saved your life, Mr. Shaggy Hair, but stay away from my milfy white-haired pirate lady. Yeah, I can't believe that Sade is still alive. Oh, that's nice. This chapter is just called Ice Cream. Surely nothing bad could happen here. Surely nobody gets their head decapitated and turned into a giant maggoty monster here. Is Virgalis going to eat ice cream? Can he even... Does he even understand the concept of joy? Can he even enjoy ice cream? Licking a fish? Donkey? Blonde girl licks fish? Holy shit. What do you think Donkey does when me and her and Ishmael are together? I cannot believe they just said blonde girl licks fish. That's crazy. That's like something that you would say to your friend, like your friend would say to you in high school. Like, hey man, I heard that she licks fish. We went to school with a girl named Liz and people would call her Les. And I always thought that they were just saying her name weird because I say names weird. But I think that they were calling her a lesbian. And that's not cool. Unless she was a lesbian, in which case that's fucking awesome. Oh, this level is called Pirates. Definitely not as good as Ice Cream, I think. Oh, unless we see her. Unless we see my beautiful woman. My beautiful, milfy, white-haired pirate woman. Oh, I have a feeling that we're going to meet an eldritch horror instead. Oh yeah, this sounds like an eldritch horror. Karen just called Karen just called Ishmael redhead. Ishmael has been on edge this entire time, and we're just calling her redhead. I think we should call her by her name until, you know, she gets settled with whatever she's trying to work through, lest you get a harpoon through the back of your head. Rahake the Radiance? Is that how you say your name? It said, I recommend you use Captain Ishmael. She gets buffed instead of constant SP loss in her Kanto. Chat. I know we're not live streaming right now, but hey, chat. Is this true? Should I actually be using Captain Pequot Captain? Is that a thing? Because I could max her out right now. So that's the thing. And I'm pretty sure I can max out her up die as well, or at least get her to 3. I don't know if I should do that. I don't know if that's one of them cheeky little lies that people like to tell. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna stick with my bleed team. I do like a good bleed team. Oh, she's at negative 25 SP. Holy crap. It's okay. We'll get some dominations and we'll be fine. Uh-oh, the waves be wuthering. So does she immediately start the level off with negative 25 sanity, or was that just what I accumulated just through those levels? I know Pequod Captain's not really gonna be able to help me right now, but at least I can see if I actually get my sanity back. Oh yeah, and by the way, if Radke what's his name? Ronnie Radke the Radiant? If Ronnie Radke didn't leave that comment, I would never have noticed. I'm not gonna pretend like I would have noticed. Oh, is that a fog? Is that a fog that's rolling in? Are we rolling into Silent Hill territory? When do we get to get Smee in the sex dungeon? When do we get that? I would like to put a baby in her. I did not expect Outis to be a secret sailor this entire time. But that does mean that I won't be able to nurse her back to health when she gets seasickness. She can lay her head down in my lap as she gets over the seasickness. Lay your head down in my lap and we'll talk about the first thing that pops up. Oh, great. You know what? Okay, here is another reason why I'm terrified of... It's not the original reason why I became terrified of water, but when you play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and you have to travel the seas, and those friggin' frogs would spawn, and the giant tornadoes with the dang, like, what do you call these? The fucking, the whirlpools and everything? Man, did I not like it. Oh, is this 3D boat action? Endure... Is this a Gundam boat? By the way, how big is the Limbus now? We really had to, like, expand the Limbus to have this gigantic deck that we got now. Oh my god, it's already starting! The Eldritch Horrors are already starting! Look at the animation of this. This is the most animation that I've seen in-engine in this game so far. That was as close to an in-engine cutscene as we're gonna get. Oh my god, they're sailor sisters. The scissoring is going to be so hot. Oh my god, another in-engine cutscene. This is crazy. Oh my god, and it just That was a real-time cutscene! Oh, and she starts off with negative 25 sanity, so it doesn't matter if... oh, she's missing a leg, too. And an arm! Oh, good. So let me just back out of this real quick, because we are not ready for this. I suppose that means I should bring somebody... This is what's so stupid. You want to bring Ishmael for her canto, because it's like her getting, like, revenge or whatever. Okay, God, calm down. Jeez, I didn't God. Try to explain something, you get called the N-word. My God. You want to bring Ishmael because it makes sense, but it's like, I'm not going to bring her if she's going to start the level off with negative sanity, but who do I bring instead? I'm pretty sure people said I have the worst Mearsalt variants I possibly could. There was a civil war about Blade Lineage Lee Sin. Oh, I could bring... do I get a bonus for bringing him with me? Pequod First Mates, C slang. This is what I'm talking about forcing the player to bring characters. I just want to use the characters that I want to use. I don't want to be punished for bringing characters that I like. Because obviously that means that the boss of this canto is going to be even harder if I bring Ishmael. But yeah, the reason why one of the reasons why I'm terrified of water is and wait for it. Can you guess what game? There was 2 games, but you're never gonna believe it. Ape Escape. The original Ape Escape. There's a section where you have to take a raft through some water. I've already forgotten how to play the game. Oh, okay. And I remember there being a gigantic, what do you call it? A gigantic, like, fish in the water. Scared the ever-living shit out of me. And then, wait for it, because you probably didn't even know that this game existed. On the PlayStation 2, they made a third-person adventure game starring none other than Frogger. A teenage Frogger. He was grown up, and he had arms and legs, and I remember, I swear there was like a ship level. I think it was the first level, and if you went under the ship, there was a gigantic fish, and it scared the ever-loving bejesus out of me, and ever since then, I've been terrified of water. And also, what's it called? Psychonauts. Psychonauts, the main character has a water phobia, and if you go into the water, like, if you jump into the water, a giant, like, weird ghost hand kind of thing, like, comes out of the water and, like, tries to grab you. Also, Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank, if you stay too long in the water, a giant piranha fish comes up and tries to eat you. It's like, can you guys, what was it with games in the 2000s where they had to make the water, something had to be in the water looking for you and stalking you to try to kill you? And then the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, you think you're safe there. You go into the water, you go under the water, you don't see anything, and then eventually slaughterfish. It's unbelievable. You couldn't catch a break as a young lad. Oh my god, what the hell is that? I thought this was an alien from Alien. Holy crap, we are completely dominating. Oh yeah, and also in Half-Life, when those weird friggin' thick-headed weird creature monsters that are in the water too, like, god damn. Oh, and also, there's apparently like worms under the water that are also, they're called fish, but they look like they're worms. I don't know the name of them, but they're weird worm fish that fly up your penis in the water. And it's like, can we get a rapture for the ocean, please? I mean, I know humanity has done some bad things, but the existence of things underwater is an affront to God, okay? Like, yes, we all know that Adolf H is burning in heck right now, but we need a rapture for whatever everything that is living in the water. Dolphins, I don't care. All right, you should have you should have been born different. You should have been born out of the water. If you couldn't evolve to get out of the water, then you don't deserve to be alive anyway. We gotta do something about this ocean. They're saying the coral reefs. We gotta save the reefs. How about we just nuke it all? Start at ground zero, or start at zero. Start at square one is what I wanted to say, not ground zero. That's a completely different thing. By the way, this is one bitch-made eldritch horror. We're kicking its friggin' asshole off.